Hi, my name is Jessica Dihal. I'm an 11th grader at Freeport High School, and today I'm going to be reading Curious George Builds an Igloo. I hope you enjoy this book. It was a beautiful winter morning. George was up early. He looks pretty happy. Next door, his friend Bill was up too. Bill was building a house out of snow. It's called an igloo, Bill said. I'm going to sleep in it tonight. George wanted to help. He also wanted to sleep in the igloo. It would be a lot of fun. And we can assume that George is telling Bill how much fun it would be. George tried stacking some blocks of snow. It was not easy. They kept slipping and sliding. First, you make a circle in the snow, said Bill. The snow blocks go around the circle. This makes a sturdy base for more snow blocks to go on top. See this happening? Bill showed George how to stack snow blocks on top of the base. Around and around they went until there was only a hole left at the top. This last piece is called the keystone, Bill said. It keeps all the other snow blocks in place, and that's what it looks like, the keystone. You have to fill in all the cracks, Bill said. This keeps the igloo nice and warm inside. They smoothed out the snow blocks. Bill and George filled all the spaces with snow. And we can see that he's filling out the spaces with snow. George was impressed, but Bill's igloo was a little small. They looked a little bit stuffed up inside there. George wanted to build his own igloo, a big igloo that could fit his bed and some friends, and maybe a party with music. George got to work. This time he made the circle bigger. He stacked the snow blocks around and around just as Bill had taught him. George worked on his igloo until the sun went down. It was a big igloo. It even had a window, but George was a tired monkey. He did not have any time to fill all the cracks with snow. The man with the yellow hat helped move George's warm bed into the igloo. George bundled up and went to sleep. He looks happy, but he also looks a little tired. Soon George woke up. He was very cold. The window was drafty. The cracks were letting the cold air in. George really wanted to spend the night in an igloo. What could he do? Then George had an idea. The man had told George to come inside if he got cold. So George worked quickly and built a new igloo inside his living room. It was nice and warm inside the house. He crawled up in his new igloo and went to sleep. Again. The living room was the perfect temperature for sleeping, but it was too warm for a house made of snow. George's indoor igloo began to melt, and we can see it melting. When George woke up the next morning, his igloo had melted. It had turned into a big puddle and a big mess to clean up. Lucky for George, his outdoor igloo was still standing. The big igloo was too cold for sleeping, but it was just right for a party. George and his friends spent the whole winter partying in his big igloo until it melted away in the spring. And that's it. You can build your own igloo step by step. I'll read it. Did you know that the word igloo means snow house? Eskimos have been building igloos for centuries. And now you can build your own mini igloo right in your own kitchen. Ask a parent or another grown-up for help. You'll need mini marshmallows, one big marshmallow, pretzel sticks, and a piece of paper or paper plate. Draw a circle on your piece of paper to make the base for your igloo just like George did. Put the first layer of mini marshmallows around the circles. Then use pretzel sticks to attach a second row of marshmallows on top. Break the pretzel sticks in half and push it into the bottom marshmallow. Push the next marshmallow onto the other side of the pretzel stick and continue to build around this way. Stagger the marshmallows as you build upwards, moving each row in toward the center of the igloo as you go. Then start filling the top of your igloo. Attach a big marshmallow to the front at the bottom of your igloo. This will be the entrance. If you want, you can decorate your igloo by adding a little flag at the top. And there's videos online that can teach you how to do this. Some things that melt away when they get warm, just like George's indoor igloo. When something melts, it changes into a liquid. Did you know that ice melts into water at 32 degrees Fahrenheit? Can you pick out which one of these things will melt if they get too warm? And let's say I think ice cream, chocolate, ice, definitely. And not really a football. Flowers, no. Butter, yeah, if it gets too warm. Not a hat. Bread, no. A candle, yeah. A snowman, yeah. And that's it. Thanks for letting me read to you.